Here we go, part 3. Hope you're having an awesome day today. I'm Tristan. This is your daily real estate. By the way, these are 5 minutes, but I've been going over for these last couple parts because there are a lot and a lot of details, and I want to prepare you. By the way, if you put them all together, this is very powerful. 20 parts. No, not 20 parts. 20 steps, 4 parts. 20 parts would be crazy. I don't know that I would follow along. All right, I went through 1 through 10. We're going to go to 11. This episode is brought to you by my book, Real Estate Prospecting. The Audible just came out. Go pick it up. Number 11, become a hyper-local agent. Wow, I love this one. I think and I love it so much because I messed up coming into real estate. I thought, Tristan, you want to be everywhere. You want to cover all of LA County, all of Ventura County. And what ended up happening is I couldn't. I didn't know what areas were mine. I wasn't known initially for a specific area, and that hurt me. It hurt my growth, even though I did skyrocket quickly. But then I fizzled out and I had to regrow. And when I regrew, I had to niche down. So for me, what I wrote down here is position yourself as the go-to agent for specific neighborhoods or property types. That goes along with your branding. When I'm thinking branding, I'm thinking not only who your specific target audience is, but what area do you cover? Like, is it, for me, is it Malibu on the beach? Is it Malibu on the hills? Is it one side of Malibu? Is it the other? Is it just townhomes? What? Right? You've got to be very specific, believe it or not. And the reason is, and it goes back to this book, by the way, if you haven't picked it up, please order it. This is marketing. Order my book too, Real Estate Prospecting. In both books, talk about niching down and how important it is. When you niche down and you do a great job, you get super fans. And super fans then refer other people that are not in your niche. And that's how you start growing. Anyway, become a hyperlocal expert. Number 12, reading these. Here we go. Embrace AI and automation. Now, I brought it up a little bit, but here's what I wanted to expand on. Use AI tools to automate marketing, client nurturing, and follow-up processes, freeing up time for high-value activities. So I like to build out campaigns now, and I wish I always had ChatGPT, but I would write these out for days. Now I just go into ChatGPT or Claude or Proximity. Sorry, is it Proximity? Now my brain's off. Hold on. Now I have to go check if it's Proximity. It is Proximity, no? Perplexity. It's Perplexity. Yeah, that's what happens. Perplexity. And if you want to create a quick presentation, I would use Gamma, which you already know. And if you want to create more content online, like faceless videos or explainer videos, go to Syllabi. And there's another one that I'm going to refer to you in a little bit. I'm just trying to remember. They're about to release and expand. You're going to love that one. But for now, embrace AI. In fact, look at your CRM and see where the automation is and where the AI is and see what you can do. If you can automate some responses for your clients, or if you need to work on smart plans, start setting time for this. And right now, we're 2.5 months away from 2025. This should be on your list. Like, who should you be automating? And for me, probably 2 that come to mind. We need to rework some of our online clients that are coming through, specifically sellers, because we're getting a lot of Revel Up leads. And number 2, I would say our past clients. I really need to refine that. I've got one for 2 years and I need to expand it to 10 years. There is no excuse for me not to have one for 10 years. All right. Number 13, create a stellar listing presentation. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you haven't already, just so you can have it and you can flow through it, you definitely need to create one. And where would I start? I would start with ChatGPT. Then I would bring that over to Gamma so I can outline it. And then I would try to memorize it. And then I might go, if you don't have a marketing person, I would go then to Fiverr and say, hey, Fiverr, let's outline this, make this really pretty. I need this to be done really nice. You probably go back and forth a few times and you'll have something beautiful. The point is, the listing presentation is so you can have clarity about the things that you do best and how you help your clients. This will flow a lot better when you're in person. But remember, just like I think it was 4 episodes ago when we're talking about what's the most important thing in a listing presentation, right? It's not all about you. It's not your awards. It's not how cool you are. It's about your client, the questions you ask. But this, very important, all right? Number 14, nurture past clients. Stay top of mind with past clients through thoughtful check-ins, market updates, and personalized communication. I would say when nurturing past clients, I want you to add one thing. And some of you might already have this. I'm trying to look for it here. This is one of my things that I need to do, right? And I got these what are these cards with, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can see this. If not, I'll describe it. But I've got these foldable cards. And so anytime I am reading and I think of my client, whether it's a quote or I just think of them in general, if I'm not texting them, because I text a lot, I'm going to write a little note here. And it has a T on the front of this card. And I ordered them from Amazon. You can order them. They have a whole bunch of letters. This is T for my first name, Tristan, right? And now I can send this out as I think about people, and they can feel like, wow, you know what? Tristan thought of me. And these work. We've used handwritten for a long time. We still like handwritten. But sometimes I find it easier just to write and put it in the mail. Handwritten, you can use it. It's a company that grabs a little pen and a little electronic robot machine and writes them for you. It's still handwritten, and they look great. But, I just got used to writing these now. But this is important on how to nurture past clients. Think about what you can do a better job with. And number 15, stay updated on legal changes. Keep yourself informed about new real estate regulations, legal standards, and contract requirements. And listen, if you are listening to this right now, chances are extremely high you show up to the ones that I do with Saul Klein, John Riley, every other Tuesday. I know we have like over 1,000 people watching. And we update you on what's happening with regulations, what's happening with NAR, what's happening with everything having to do with the rules we have to pay attention to as a nation, right? And then listen into your broker. Your broker of records, your office with your state and your city has different regulations, right? Just stay on top of those, because the more knowledgeable you are, the better you're going to be for your clients. That wraps up 15. We've got 16 through 20 tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk again.